My name is Donnette McManus, and I come from Boston, Massachusetts. It would probably be that middle-class working families also need help with food insecurities. I work full-time, I work in a professional job, and I never thought that I would need help with food for my family. But after my sister passed away, she left three lovely daughters, and it made me a mom of four overnight. So everything shifted and changed, but that didn't change my demographic. I was still middle class working person. And then all of a sudden, things changed and put me in a different bracket. And I want policy makers to know and understand that it's not just one type of person that you're doing this for. It's for all of us. I want people to know that it sneaks up on you when you least expect it. Things that used to cost, like a gallon of milk. I purchased a gallon of milk, and maybe a year ago, it may have been $3. Now, the same gallon of milk is maybe $6. So even though you're going to the grocery store, you have your list, you have your budget, things are changing so quickly. It's like your employers can't keep up. Your salary can't keep up with all of the things that are going on. So you get to the store with the same exact list, the same 10 items costing you 50% more. I wanted to stand up because most often when I went for help, when I went for SNAP benefits, when my sister passed away, I was not eligible because I earned an income, and the income put me over the limit. So there are people who are working who still need assistance, who still need help. It's not just the people who aren't working or the people who receive SNAP benefits. It really is for all of us, and we all need help in different ways. And sometimes the food is the first thing to go. I would like policy makers to always listen to the voices of those who have lived experience. It's, again, you're not going to homeless shelters anymore. You're going into homes with families. You're going into places where people have, master's degrees, PhDs. You're not going to the typical places that you would assume that food insecurity happens. My son attends high school, and there were 3 or 4 times where his high school ran out of school lunch. That shouldn't happen. Because those are the people who really can explain to you what has happened, and I believe they can impact the most change. I believe that policymakers sometimes make the rules for people without actually speaking to people to figure out what is actually going to work or be best for them. They send canned items or items that are non-perishable, but what's needed is a wide array of things, not only the canned vegetables, but also fresh fruits and vegetables, things that sustain good, healthy living. And that's important. It's important to my family, and it's important to me. Volunteering at the food bank, you saw people from all walks of life, and I guess I felt an overwhelming sense of gratefulness. People were excited to eat. They were excited to receive the food, and I think that gratefulness was like a ripple effect for me. My family, all 5 of us volunteer, my 4 children and myself. We go out because not only is it the right thing to do, but I want my children to know that no meal is promised. When you sit at the table, it's a blessing to be able to have a meal, a well-rounded meal, and something nutritious to eat. So we all volunteer, and we all try in my family to at least do our part.